to survive. Amazing. I mean, look at who's here. Mark and I were talking. We think probably 4 of the top 6 3-2-1A teams are in this regional, and of those 4, a couple of them aren't going to get anybody to go to state, or just get one entry. And so that's just, that's kind of the luck of the draw, and they're solid teams. I mean, his team is, I have consistently voted for Hesston to be number 2 this year all year. I think one time I moved us ahead of them, but I've rated them 2 and us 3 all year, and Kansas City Christian 1. So to come out of this and then see a team like Sterling, who's just, they're really good as well, and then Hutch Trinity, they've made great progress with their team, and their foreign exchange kid is a solid player. So, there's a boy from Ellenwood who won his regional a year ago, who was seeded 8th today. 8th. Didn't make it out of it. And so just to qualify people is a great thing. And then on top of that, I really felt like all 6 of our kids battled incredibly well today. Just incredibly well. Very, very pleased with how they got after it, what they did. Their mindset. One of my doubles teams knew over the weekend about the fact that the next match they played could be their last. One was a senior because they lost. They came through and played great in both matches and finished 5th. So I like the fact that at least it sets up for us to have a reasonable chance to be well at state. I couldn't have said that maybe a week ago, but now I can say that.
Talk about Easton with his match. He did not look as strong there in the first set.
And I'm going to give Colin all the credit.
Definitely.
Colin is a 4-year foundation of their team. And when he was a freshman, in fact, both he and Isaac, I didn't even know when he was a freshman, I don't know if Isaac played, but I saw him at Topeka in the state tournament. And he was quite a bit shorter, a little bit left-handed. This kid's going to be a nice player. And he's only gotten better. And we've seen him twice this year. And the first time was a pretty close match. It was 8-4. The second time, I think Easton really got him on a roll and just kind of had a little bit more of an edge than he might normally have had. And I think sometimes there's a tendency on both players to view that as kind of a watermark moment. In Easton's case, I think he probably thought, okay, we've been down this road a couple times. And in Colin's case, he said, no, that's not who I am. I'm a better player than that. Playing at home, playing with the energy of the crowd, that makes a difference as well. And he's a very good player. He's a battler. He's never had anything but good results in state tournaments. That was a good match. I was very pleased that Easton battled back and won it. He has grown quantum leaps in terms of managing his own emotional equilibrium in a match, and it's very obvious in a match like that how that works out. So.
Well, and he just seemed to be more in control. I don't know, with his serving after that first set.
Yeah, I think the first set, there are times when a set just gets away from me. In fact, I even told him he's down 5-0, and I go, well, the good news about this is, you're going to have to win 2 sets anyway, and then this one you haven't had to waste a lot of effort, because it's. And then he promptly comes back, wins 3 games, has a love 40 lead to be at 5-4, and then serving. And I thought, but that's even a mark, because I think there are times when you come from way far back and you get close and then you fall short, and then you think, oh, why did I go to all that effort? But instead, he redoubled down, and I thought he played very well. And I don't think Colin ever collapsed. I think Colin I think he had experience, and I have to give Lakeland some credit in the first match, because Lakeland pushed him. His score was 5-2 or 5-3, but Lakeland went for a bunch of balls, made him play a bunch of balls. So I think that was a good thing as well.